Coming up on 1 year since I did this for the first time in 2K15 Domination. What is up, yo? In case you don't remember me doing this last year, this is my Domination pack opening video, which will have a part 2 because no, there is historic Domination. So this is just me opening every single player pack that I got from regular Domination. Now, so far, if I do say so myself, the packs have been quite shit. Just very much so shit. Last year, it was pretty bad, and I had really bad pack luck in Domination, if some of you do remember. But no, this year, add bad luck onto 2K lowering the odds for a good player pull from Domination, and then I am just royally fucked. Starting off with the Laker pack wanting to pull the GOAT Kobe, and then I end up fucking... Is it just me, or does Roy Hibbert's face just make anybody else sick to their stomach? Is it just me, or no? Okay. At the very least, I wanted the boy Nick Young Swaggy P. He would have automatically started on my team. He would have been on my team for the rest of the year. And then I get to the Knicks pack, and I'm like, you know what? Being the biggest Knicks fan in the world, hashtag Knicks tape, give me that Melo real quick. He'll be the star of my team for the rest of the next month before good players come. Kristaps Goatzingis, praise the base god. Oh, this is all I needed. My team is done. Good night. That is what I wish I could say and honestly mean it, but I think it's only right that the irony of me being a Knicks fan, I end up pulling fucking Kristaps Porzingis, but best believe he was on my team for a couple of games, and he was, funnily enough, he was worth a bit of MT. I think Knicks fans around the world are kind of in denial, because at the moment I did sell him for like 5-6k MT, which is a lot for some of the rookies, and I pulled my first gold player in Domination, which ended up being Isaiah Thomas from the Celtics. I'm actually surprised that he's a gold this year, but he has been playing pretty well. He's just that player that hasn't really found a team that did stick with him so far. He was killing on the Kings, he was killing on the Suns coming off of the bench, and he was having a really good year for the Celtics to end it going into the playoffs. So I think that gold player is worth it. And in going into the Jazz, I honestly wanted to go Bear or Hayward. If you did not know, and if you do, well, you will fucking know now. And if you know of my Hidden Gem series, Gordon Hayward is an amazing gold hidden gem as of right now, 1 week into 2K's release. He has at 88 mid-range, at 83 3-points. I think his dunk is almost at 80. His defense is at 80. Is kind of mediocre. But the fact that he has an 88 mid-range and an 85 layup is those things that make him a hidden gem at this point in the year, where no legends are out or anything like that, and he can just kill. If you have played the Jazz, I think most people who have played the Jazz in Domination had some kind of problem with them. I'm pretty sure it's not just me, but even with the Domination guide that I made that has been doing incredibly well, if you're having problems with Domination, be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link to it on the screen and in the description as well. But the Jazz were handing me my ass royally. Like, Gobert was grabbing boards like he was Charles Barkley. Gordon Hayward and Alec Burks were pulling up for shots with hands in them face and knocking them down and one like it was nothing. It was rough. But conversely, when I played the Warriors, I blew them out and got the 900 MT right away like it was nothing. So that's one weird thing about Domination. Weird teams will give you problems. Now, as for the Bucks, they relate to the Timberwolves a lot because they are two very young teams with lots of hype beast players. Those were two games that I was definitely looking forward to because people like Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Giannis, those are people that people really want to start the year on them teams, especially going into the first seed of Road to the Playoffs where you can only use that one silver player. Sadly, I got none of them because, like I said, my pack luck is shit. But if you've been around my channel for a while, you know the legend of Dirk. I wanted me some Dirk on my team to start the year.
5 seconds. Dirk for three. They lead.
I am quite the fan of Dirk Nowitzki. I was one of the first people to use Onyx Dirk last year. I did buy him. What did you expect? I was not going to get him. I am bad pack luck plus 2k with bad pack odds. There was no way I was going to pull him. But I was one of the first people to use Onyx Dirk last year. I did buy him within the first couple of days that he came out in the packs. I have a lot of videos dedicated to him. I'm just a big fan of Dirk in general. And Darren Williams, it wouldn't even give me the courtesy of giving me Darren Williams as well from Onyx Darren Williams video. From the Toronto Drakes, I actually really did want DeRozan. DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, I don't know why. I actually like them. I really do like them as a duo. It's not like I pull for them or think them going to do something special in the playoffs or anything. I just like them. I don't know why. It's just weird players like that I randomly like. Like, nobody ever says I like Kyle Lowry. Lowry. I like Kyle Lowry. I don't know why. He's just his play style. I like him. And DeRozan to me is just like the forward version of John Wall. If you could just get a consistent jump shot, my God, you could be something amazing. It's just players like that I like to see. Like, if you could just do this, you could be great. Those are the kind of players that I love. And Rudy Gay, the OG 2K god himself, I'll pull in the Kings pack. Now, originally I was kind of upset about it because he kind of has lost his superpowers in 2K real quick, but he was worth a pretty penny just because his legend lives on. And in the Blazers lineup, I obviously want Lillard, but I end up getting random nigga 5 who is on their team right now because you see how amazing that their lineup is this year. That whole team is literally Lillard. So I already had a Lillard as well, so I didn't really care about the fact that I did not get him. But if I could make one suggestion to you, is if you're using Lillard this year, if you're a fan of Lillard like me, definitely pick up his dynamic card, because there is no way in hell Lillard is not averaging at least 25 to 30 points this year on that team with 4 random niggas in the starting lineup. So go ahead and do that.
He decides to pause and show me that Gerald Green has all 13 of his points. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, it couldn't last that long. Steve Novak isn't going to make that shit. But guess who is? Gerald Green. Doesn't stop. He definitely won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Gerald Green for 3. Oh, I was getting angry at my own players. Like, why aren't you closing out? Close out. Fucking do something. I can't stop this guy. Because it's Gerald Green time, isn't it? Yes, it is, because this time I had 2 people in his face and he still gives it to me. Gerald was going to get some payback on him, and I was just waiting for the right moment, but I didn't think the moment was going to get so quick. Oh, Steele, go get him, Gerald. Go get him, Gerald. Oh my goodness, get him. 2K13 to 2K14 to know Gerald Green has been 2K based god. I pulled him from the Heat pack, and I think this year his superpowers are at a peak this year. I didn't think he could get any better, but Gerald Green this year is genuinely probably the best silver player out there right now. Go and get him. Just go and get him if you don't have a completely stacked all gold team already. He is going to help you one way or another. Gerald Green is really, really good this year. I don't know what it is. I remember his stats being slightly higher last year, but he is just so good this year, especially if you're playing through Domination. One of my keys in my Domination guide video on how to get the 3 stars every time is to have players like him, athletic players who can catch lobs and shoot on the break if they need to, those pull-up mid-ranges. So he's one of those key players that you need to complete the mode itself. Now being up to the Thunder pack, this is where the luck should start to get better. The best player I've had so far is Rudy Gay and probably Devin Booker. He's one of those rookies that sell for a lot at the moment, but I've still yet to have that really breakthrough pull that is like, alright, I either going to have this guy be the star of my team or I can sell him and make a good profit. And I get Ibaka, who was only about 4,000 or 5,000. So my luck is like, I can't complain because I'm getting people who sell, but at the same time I'm not getting anybody really good. At this point last year, I think I at least gotten a couple people. I don't remember. I remember last year's luck was pretty bad, so I'm just kind of keeping quiet. I see a gold player, and I finally get a breakthrough and pull Kyrie out of the Cavs pack, which is so ironic because if you've been around my channel for a while, I'm a big hater on Kyrie sometimes. I critique his game so much, but in 2K this year, this nigga is real as of right now. I would not suggest you to get his dynamic card, but Kyrie right now, that gold card, him have a 90 standing 3-pointer, I think at 88 moving mid-range, the 94 driving layup, everything you'd suspect. But the 3-pointer and the mid-range, I would say that is not going to go up. That is not going to go up at all, especially because he's coming back from injury, and at that point he's probably not going to get as many shots with LeBron and Love in the lineup. This is basically Ruby Kyrie as of last year in 2K15. So I'd say get the regular gold Kyrie because I find it hard to believe that he's going to have an explosion year that's going to make his dynamic card shoot up that much. And then I go ahead and get Mr. First Team All Defense, and that's a huge player to use in the road to the playoffs 3 gold player all silver player lineup, because he is somebody that is going to lock down, because you should know by now how big defense is this year. Good defenders really do matter, and you need at least 2 or 3 of them on your team, especially when you get to the higher seeds. Finally make it to the last team of the current NBA, the Warriors, and I pull fucking Festus Ezeli, not even at least an Iggy. Just give me an Iggy, because the Iggy's one of those weird people that I like as well. No, I liked him before he was Finals MVP. And considering that he's Finals MVP, I'm shocked that he's a silver player, 77 overall. People like that usually get big boosts. Kawhi last year got such a boost because he was Finals MVP. First All-Star pack, and I pulled out a Russell fucking Goat Brook. That is what I want to see. I actually wanted him already, because this is the moment I've been waiting for this entire video. Mr. Unreliable on the break to find Westbrook for the fucking slam of the...
Hey, wait a minute.
just like Onyx Dirk, just like Onyx Darren Williams, just like Goatmere Godson aka Onyx Jameer Nelson, Russell Goat Brook, West Goat, whatever you want to call him. I was thankful for that pull. That was the pull that I was really happy about. I love the Kyrie pull as well because I ended up using him, but the Westbrook pull got me really happy. And then I went and got the second All-Star pack and pull the Bostridge himself. That was just, he just popped up like...
It's gonna be a hostile crowd with CB jumping into the frame.
I didn't mind it because I'm a fan of Bosch on the low as well. I loved him on the Raptors, but kind of stopped following him when he went to the Heat. I was only upset with that pack because of all the people that I could have gotten in that All-Star pack. He was probably the one that was worth the least. And at this point, I've gotten the Ray Allen card that he gets at 400 collected cards. Now, Domination, it gives you a lot more cards this year also because EuroLeague cards are in the game. So there's a lot more to collect, and they're a lot easier to collect than you think. So many people put all these cards up for 250 and 500 MT. That is how I got a lot of my collection up after selling a lot of these Domination players. I just bought a bunch of jerseys and a bunch of cheap free agent bronze players. So far I'd say that my team has come along quite nicely, especially with the Ray Allen pickup. He's a really good card on the low if you took a look at these stats. He's basically the best of both worlds. He's the young Ray Allen that can finish on the break, and he's the old Ray Allen on the Celtics that has a 95 3-pointer. I do recommend at least getting to the 400 cards to go and get him. Now, with all that being said, we finally make it to the final MyTeam All-Stars pack along with the Amethyst Jason Kidd. Also, the final MyTeam All-Stars pack, it is a player that I did get last year in the Domination pack opening as well, so he must be following me around. And keep in mind also all these little random cards that you see me sending to my auctions rather than quick selling, like the coach cards and the jerseys that I already have. Send them to your auction and put them up for 500 to 1,000. People are buying them. People are trying to fill out their collections right now, especially with the boom of the game first being out. So a lot of people are opening packs, a lot of people are doing Domination. And in the final MyTeam All-Stars pack, I pulled Blake, which I didn't really care for because he's not that good as of right now. So I sold him and made like 15,000 MT near 20,000, so I was fine with that. And here comes the Amethyst Jason Kidd, who I love so far. I'm telling you right now, it is worth it to go and finish at least normal Domination to go and get him. The Jason Kidd last year, the Onyx one, was kind of hard to use and he was kind of annoying because he wasn't as good as he should have been. But this one is genuinely amazing. He has good dribble moves, plays lock-up defense, and he has a jump shot, and it's a new form. It's not the old, slow, nasty one that didn't give him last year. So he can actually make some jump shots, he can get to the rim, all his passing is maxed out. This is the closest thing we're going to get to Oscar Robertson until the Legend packs come out, and I'm honestly saying, because I do have Steph Curry as well, I will show you my full lineup in a second. I have Steph Curry, and I'm going to genuinely say that Jason Kidd, Amethyst Jason Kidd, is the best point guard in the game as of right now, which is about a week and a half into release if you count the pre-order time bonus. So even if you don't want the historic Domination for the Amethyst Pippin, who you should probably get as well because he's a Pippin with a 90 mid-range, you should at least get normal Domination done because this Jason Kidd is probably the best you're going to get for a while. Like I said, if you're having problems, check out my Domination guide to get 3 stars every time. It has been getting a lot of support, so thank you guys for that. If you need any kind of help other than that, you can tweet me. My link to the Twitter should be on the screen as well. And as a thank you for all the support that I have gotten recently, I'm going to do a 50k MT giveaway to help somebody who might not have a stack team like this. I was lucky enough, I'm on Xbox, and you know how the market crushed on Xbox for Amethyst players. I was lucky enough to snipe a bunch of them and make some MT off of it. So for all the people that weren't able to get through and do this, I'm going to give away 50k MT. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is retweet the link of this upload on my Twitter. The link to the tweet should be in the description. The link to my Twitter should be on the screen and in the description. All you have to do is retweet it and be following me, and I will pick a winner in a week from today. Today is Friday, October 2nd, so next week, October 9th, and I will pick a winner of 50k MT on Xbox One. The Domination packs were kinda to me towards the end, so now I'm going to jump into Historic Domination and do a video just like this, opening all the packs for Historic Domination as well. I'll put an annotation link to that video on the screen once I finish Historic Domination, and let me know what you guys are getting with the Domination packs.